Okay, it's cold. Again, it's really cold. Like, it's 30 degrees cold. I don't think I've ever been so cold in my life. Like, I feel like I just can't get warm. Ever. Right now. Like, I'm wearing socks to bed, which never happens. I'm actually wearing pajamas and slippers and hoodies and robes and I wish I had a mink coat. Anyway, it is very cold. Still, I'm not used to this. I'm from Florida. But I'm home. I'm in my house. The heater is on. Highest it's ever been. But, of course, I'm being a big baby and still complaining. Because it's freaking cold. Like, freaking cold. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Taylor here. I'm going to do a video, just an eye look right here on the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Palette. Also, I'm going to tell you about a new product that I got in the mail. I don't know if y'all remember in one or two of my first one or two videos, I mentioned that I ordered some brand new brushes from AOA Studios, and this is the brand that you can get things for $1. They sell accessories, like fashion accessories, barrettes, hairpins, earrings, scarves, bags, stuff like that. But they also sell makeup and makeup brushes. And from what I have heard, their makeup brushes and their makeup are not half bad. In fact, they are pretty darn good for $1. So what I did is I bought a whole set for $10, and it's 12 pieces. And yeah, so I'm gonna showcase them real quick, and then we're gonna get started on the eye look. Now, these brushes are all synthetic, which is fine by me. They don't really shed that much. Actually, they haven't really shed at all, not on my face. But, I thought it was just a really good deal. It did take a little while for it to get here, which I'm not mad about, because I knew that was gonna happen. Because I previously purchased something from them before. I purchased some liquid lipsticks that were really good, and a beauty blender that was just excellent. It's actually this little pink one right here that has this divot, and I use it more than I use my beauty blender sponge dupe. So, and like I said, this was $1. So it's really great material. It's really soft, and it acts just like, you know, one I paid $20 for. So I ain't mad about it. So let's get started with the brushes. I'm gonna go through them as quickly as possible so we can start getting into the palette. But my first brush right here is a powder brush, and it is the F12 medium size powder brush. I absolutely love this powder brush. It goes great when I'm doing setting powder all over the face. It's very soft, and it's not scratchy in any way, and I find that it really spreads out the product well, and so I really like this brush. This is a good find right here. The second brush I'm going to mention is the F17, and it's the tried and true fan brush, you know, for highlighter. I haven't tried this brush yet, which we're going to. That's another thing I'm going to use. Only these brushes for my eye look. Scratch that. I need to use one of my other brushes because for some reason this packet did not come with a crease brush. Kind of bummed about it, but not mad about it. So also they do come with these cool little protectors, so you don't damage the bristles if you have to pack them and travel with them. So I thought that was pretty cool too. And then the next brush I'm going to mention is this angled contour brush, and it is F14. This is good for blush and bronzer. I can't wait to actually try this one. I've never had an angled brush like this. It's very fluffy, but it's also it's a lot denser than the powder brush. So I'm excited to try this guy. I think that's it for face brushes, actually. So I'm going to start on eye brushes. The first one I'm going to mention is this E118 smudger brush. Now, this brush right here has a rubber-like tip. It's not rubber, it's like a very soft but hard tip right here. It's great for getting that eyeliner right here. But you know those little piece of crap eyeshadow things they put in packaging? I actually have one here. This guy, it actually feels a lot like that, but way harder. So I can't wait to use that. Using it as an eyeliner brush, so or a smudger to make a more smoky eye. So that's gonna be pretty cool. And this is the E118. The next one I'm gonna mention is the E115. This is a straight lined eyebrow brush. Now, it goes perfect with the eyebrows because you can really sculpt them, but I'm also gonna use it for getting in on that that lower lash line. I can't talk today, y'all. That lower lash line, to make a really precise line. I think it's going to be good for that. I know it's not what it's made for, but they're my brushes and you can do whatever you want with them. That's the glory of brushes. So, the next one is going to be a really nice larger concealer brush. It's the E121. I am actually not going to use this as a packing brush, a concealer brush, because I don't like putting on my concealers with a brush. I find it hard and it takes way too much time. So I am going to use this as a packing brush for eyeshadow to really just pack on that pigment and make it look really, really nice and really like pow. So I'm excited about this. And then the next one is the E113, and I can't really tell the difference, but I believe this one right here is just a tad smaller, and I'm going to use them for the same purpose, like I said, eyeshadow. The next one is a brush I actually already ordered, but that's okay because I love it so much. It's the F19 Big Blending Brush right here. I absolutely love this brush. It's nice, it's soft, but sort of dense. It's a highlighting brush that you use for highlighter right here. So I've used the other one for blending out my eyeshadow, but I think I'm actually going to use this one for its intentional purpose for highlighter, because I think it will do well for that. It's very soft, like I said, but it's also more dense than like this kind of guy. I actually hate this brush. In fact, I think I'm going to give it to my little cousin, Emma, who's like 13 and just starting out on makeup. So, yeah. The next one is another smudger brush, but it is actually has bristles, but it's very dense. It is the E124, and I think I'm going to use this to smudge out eyeliner. To be perfectly honest with you, I think it's going to be actually really good with that, and it's going to get into all the little nooks and crannies that I want to do, especially putting like some highlighter right here in the corner. Really excited about that. The next one is the E116 angled little itty bitty flat brush. Again, I think I'm going to use this for my brows, or I don't know, my eyes, something. I'm going to find a use for this guy. I've never seen one before, but I'm going to figure it out. One of the last ones, the second to last, is the E120 comby brushy thingy. Now, I know this comby part right here is supposed to help with mascara, but the brush right here is so hard and prickly. It kind of feels like a Brillo pad, and I'm guessing it's for eyebrows maybe, or going like this to get your mascara even, but I'm so scared to put this between, like, in anywhere close to my eyes because I'm scared I'm going to poke my eye with this and it's going to hurt. So I might not be using this one too much. And then the very last brush that came in with the kit, it's the F18, is a nice little lip brush. And I appreciate that it comes with a holder and a cap. So if I have to take it or travel with it or put it in my purse, lipstick's not going to get everywhere, the remaining lipstick. So there are all the brushes I'm going to be using, except for this guy because it looks like a torture device, for today's look, for the eye look. And I'm going to actually be only using the eye brushes because I'm not doing a full face today. I'm having some little face demons right here. It's probably because I am fixing to have my Aunt Flo come visit me. Can't roll my eyes hard enough on that, so I won't be using these today, but I will be using all of the eye brushes as much as I can, and possibly the lip brush. Okay. I'm also going to be using some of my own because, like I said, this kit did not come with a crease brush, which is kind of disappointing, but I have my own, so. And I'm going to use this e.l.f. one right here. I think it's perfect for that purpose. And then I got one more thing, this e.l.f. white eyeliner in ivory, and it has a bit of a sheen to it, which I'm not mad about, but it goes on so freaking smooth, not crumbly, and if you check this out right here, it has a sharpener on the lid. I mean, how awesome is that? I always like lose my sharpeners, or the cap falls off that catches the shavings and then I have to throw it away because who has time for that? So I think this idea is pretty cool. Okie doke, let's get to the, oh, by the way, if you notice that my hair grew really long overnight, it's because I'm trying out some new extensions that I bought. Now, I bought these like a long time ago, so I can't really remember what brand they are, but they are nice and they are thick. They sort of match my hair color, but we just gonna make that work. So I think they're really nice, and I think I look nice in them. So here is the palette I will be using today. If you're not familiar with it, this is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Palette. It smells like chocolate, and it's got 3 matte shades. 1, 2, 3. This one is a highlight shade. It has a bit of a shimmery, but not like glittery type deal. And that would be awesome as a highlight beneath the brow or in the corner. The rest are shimmery and shiny and just beautiful, and I can't wait to do this for my eyes. So one of my favorite colors in the palette is this one right here. This one is called Money Bags. It is a bright green, and I've really been drawn to green here lately, so I think I'm going to incorporate that. And yeah, we'll take it from there. So let's get started. Okay. I'm going to take, here is my big fluffy brush. Oh, I can't deal with it. I can't. It's been one of those days. You know what I'm saying? It's been one of those days. Okay, so got the big fluffy brush, and I'm going to take this shade right here, So Bougie. I love that name. And I am just going to put that all over the lid, just to give it a nice base. I did put a little concealer on my eyes, that way I could have a nice primed eye for this eyeshadow to stick to. Alright. I like that. It's a very nice color. Just a nice all over color. Alright, and to make the crease a little bit more defined, I'm going to use this shade right here, Cocoa Truffle. Like I said, I'm putting this right into the crease right here, just to add a bit of definition. Now, this palette is very glittery, and it has some pretty unique shades in it. I don't know if I'll reach for this every single day, but I will find a way to wear some sparkly eyeshadow. I mean, you can't have too many sparkly eyeshadows. That's my opinion, though. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to coat the outer part of my eye and the V part with this green shade Money Bags, because I think I have an idea for a really cool look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this elf brush right here. Nope, I lied. I lied to y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm going to take this Anastasia Beverly Hills little teeny weeny brush, and I'm just gonna use the fluffier end right here and put that all in the outer corner. Huh. These are not as pigmented as I thought they were going to be. I'm going to spray this with a bit of Max Fix Plus so I can really see that color pop. Okay. There we go. I always do the first shimmer light shadow without the Fix Plus because I want to see what it does or how it performs without it. But if it doesn't do what I want it to, I will ultimately use it. And if you don't have Max Fix Plus, you can always use water. Alright, just put it on the outer corner like that, and I'm going to do the same for the other eye. I hope everybody's New Year's and Christmas was good. Mine was. I just spent it with my family, my husband's family, and my daughter, my husband. It was just really nice. My husband is actually in the military. He's in the Air Force, and he's also a sheriff for our local county. So it's hard to see him sometimes. So it was really nice to have him in the same room as me. Alright, I think that turned out pretty good. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put this really nice shimmer gold dip color right here. Now I know it looks kind of like a muted gold, but it also has an olive tone to it, and like I said, I'm being really drawn to greens lately, and I'm just going to spray this a little bit and really pack on that pigment. I'm using the Packer brush E113. Whoa. That pigment though. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, I am one of those that will wear a nice dramatic eye, especially at work. I am a waitress at our local restaurant, and I find that if I wear a colorful eye, it kind of makes me stick out from the rest. And it's always good to be remembered when you work at a restaurant, because that's how you get regulars, and that's how you get some money, honey. Alright, I like that. I'm kind of living for this purple, this living lavish color right here. So I think I am going to use that as an eyeliner for the top lash line. And I'm going to use that, this guy right here, the bristled smudging brush. It's the E124, to get it right there on the lash line. I do want it nice and bold, so I'm going to spray it as well. You can see that it really has the pigment on there. So far, I really like these brushes. They do a very nice job. I am definitely getting some Mardi Gras vibes from this. But it's pretty all the same. Beautiful. And I'm just going to take a little bit more of Gold Dip and fill in a little bit of the patchiness. And then I'm going to take a bit more of Moneybags, that green shade, and just kind of blur out these harsh lines. These guys are blending quite nicely. Like I said, lots of pigment. I don't know how people can talk and do things like eyeshadow at the same time. It kind of freaks me out because I'm just weird like that. Okay, so I'm going to take the other end of this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, and it's kind of like a really thin, tiny packer brush, and I'm just going to go underneath the lower lash line, and I think I'm going to use this iconic chocolate gold color. It is just pure gold, and I think it's going to make everything really pop. Now, I didn't spray this with Max Fix Plus because, I didn't want it to be like that intense. But apparently, it is more intense without it. And I am not mad at that. And then for last, I'm going to take this shade right here called Rich Girl. It's a nice shimmery shade. And I'm going to tag a bit of this on the, right below the brow bone. Just to give it a bit of a shine. People gonna see you a mile away. And apparently they're gonna smell you a mile away too, because this smells like straight up Nesquik. But I'm not mad at that either. Alright guys. I love this. Very shimmery. I can't wait to wear this going out. Alright, time for my final thoughts. I love the palette. I think the shades are gorgeous, and of course I love the brushes. I think they perform very well. The shadows are blendable and the pigments are great. Sometimes you have to use MAC Fix Plus on some of them, but I am not mad at that. Thank you guys for watching my video. Thank you so much. I have another one coming up here shortly. I'm going to go on with video number 2 today. I know I'm an overachiever. And I'm going to do a full face with kids makeup. My daughter got a lot of makeup for Christmas, and so I'm going to try to do a full face with it. This is either going to be a disaster or really awesome. We're gonna see. So anyway, if you would like to see the next video or can't tonight and want to tomorrow, subscribe to my channel and hit the tiny little bell. It will notify you when I upload the video, and leave a comment down below so I can see your ideas for the next video. I'm pretty excited. So I always have ideas running through my head, but when I see people comment things and comment suggestions, that just really makes my day, and it makes my job just a teeny bit easier. Thank you guys again so much for watching my video, and I will see you next time. Bye! Okay, final thoughts on this palette. Okay, the pigments are good, but you definitely need like a glitter glue or MAC Fix Plus to spray on your brushes. And I'm having a hard time blending them. Now, I don't know if that's just operator error or the brushes that I'm using, but I tried some of my other brushes that I know that are tried and true, and my eyes still didn't blend correctly like I like them to. So I'm going to have to play with this palette a little bit more so I can give y'all a better feedback. But for right now, I'm kind of so-so on it. Unbelievable, huh? So-so. But I'm not giving up. I'm just going to try some different colors. I'm going to try some different brushes, and I'll get back to y'all. Again, thank you so much for watching, and subscribe to my channel below and hit the little bell so you know when I'm going to post new videos or when they're already posted. And my next video is gonna be pretty funny, because let's just say Jaylee, my daughter, got a bunch of kid makeup for Christmas. So take that as you will. I hope y'all have a great night and a good tomorrow, and I can't wait to see y'all in my next video. Bye!